Ah. Ah. This last one is my last one. Probably gonna say it by the next one. Probably gonna say it but the next two. Ah. Shit. This last one is my last one. Okay. 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 I'm not gonna I'm not gonna push it today. I'm gonna play until I have lunch. Afterwards I'm gonna go get lunch. And afterwards I'm not gonna play anymore. Sounds like a plan? To me it does. Just need to turn off Bluetooth so I don't hear myself yelling across the entire room. Okay. I'm gonna open I gently open the chat. And to no one's surprise, there's absolutely no one in the chat. Well, too bad. Too bad. Just too bad. Shit! Fuck you, Geode. My geometry dash crashed, alright? So just a quick second. No. And look. Okay. We can see it very clearly. Here's my shit. I need to connect my my SEO device. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Scared of what? Bruno Mars?
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something.
Shit, my finger kinda hurts, but like, what wouldn't I do for content, am I right? Okay, so like, I got the decoration update in here, so I'm just gonna take that real quick. Hi, Luna. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna do this. Okay, and now I'm gonna take this 2144 and that's my total attempt count right now. I'm also going to create a separate copy of this, so the attempt count in here is reset, right? I don't know how it was. 201. Oh, 2144. Okay. I think it's like this. Yes, sir. Okay. I don't know what to expect from this decoration update. I saw a singular, tiny little preview, and it looks sick. It looks great. Unfortunately, I didn't warm up today, so I'm gonna do some no-clip accuracy runs. Excuse me for a second, alright? Fuck. I'm gonna hop on Extreme Demons. And I'm gonna do some no-clip accuracy. I'm gonna try Cryothorn Hail. That's not what you do. Also, how do you get like the screen flashing in like red or whatever color when you die in no-clip accuracy? I want that. I saw a video on this, that's why I knew those were orbs. Also, this music is so loud. Why do I have such a high volume? Come on now. I don't need that shit. Turn on tint at the no clip settings. I love you. Shit, okay, I see it now. Wait. I didn't die though. I'm too good! I'm just too good. Let's play Viridian. like that one dude. Okay, hold on, this looks kinda awesome. Never mind. The fuck am I looking at? Is this supposed to be like a remake of some sort? Too bad. I'm not that good at sight reading. Let's try Withered Star. Never mind. I see mirrored gameplay. I exit the level out on some nonchalant shit. Nautilus. I like the song Nautilus. So surely it's gonna be good. Never. What the fuck is that? Okay. This looks like Sinister Silence. I fucked it up. I'm warming up, exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's try one more, okay? I'm doing Kuiper Belt. And it got an update. Maybe they nerfed the fuck ass wave. Please tell me they did. I'm gonna actually like beat it if the wave gets nerfed. That one. Okay, never mind. It seems like it just got a deco update or of some sort. But I also might have not realized how like good this level looks beforehand. This wave. It's a little out of place when it comes to difficulty, I'd say. And I also fucked that up. Don't look. Also, this last wave is like ridiculously tight, but it's easier than it looks. Yay! No clipper on voltage. It's not zero, top zero. Okay, sure, I'll do voltage and Citra. Do you mean the hypno level? I don't even think you know the hypno level, so I'm just gonna go straight to the list demon one. It's easier. I think it's like harder than Bloodbath. And that's it. To be fair, this level is also harder than Bloodbath, probably. Or maybe everyone is just an outlier. This is like, what the fuck is this ship gameplay? I fell off. Genuinely, I fell off. I no longer contain the sight reading skills of Primathe. I'm clicking to the fucking song, bro. What you're not realizing is this is a fucking top 50. Of course, the time higher than that. The timings are gonna be tight, and I'm talking Fuck you. I'm not playing this ship. Shit. Why did I say ship? I'm not clip farming. Okay, Citra. That's the last one. And then I'm gonna do... then I'm gonna do Dark Nebula. I fucked up. One more time. It doesn't hurt to try again, right? This was on my bucket list, but then I realized that I don't really want to play levels of this difficulty anymore. Like, either harder or easier. You didn't see that. That's a double click as far as I'm aware. Maybe even before nullscapes. I don't know. I have a feeling that nullscapes might end up being too hard. Actually, that's a good idea. One more. Let's try 7th club step. Whoops. Okay, fuck it. How hard do you think Citra is? Considering the fact that I have 12% on it, do you think I have a viable opinion? Tell me. It's up to you to decide. Because you're like the Citra gamer over here. Unk still got it? Hold on. I do need to enable smart start pause for this fuck-ass thing. My strategy for this is just to click a lot. Yeah. You never did a no-clip run on 7 ever? That's goofy. Yo, if I'm gonna do all the nerfs off stream so I don't get called a truster, and they're not gonna be noticeable, so you will never know. Unless I dice do something a lot. But, okay, it was a good idea to, like, update this part, because I think it was a little lacking compared to the other parts. Like, it felt like, it felt 2.2-y, kinda. 2.0, like, esque. Or, well, it didn't feel 2.2-y, I can say it like that as well. Bro, this might be the best gameplay ever created, that one fucking part. This ball included. Like, how big of a mastermind do you have to be to construct such a gameplay part? This part received nothing but buffs from me, by the way. So far. Like, okay, actually there was one nerf. I moved this down, like the bottom structure, I moved it down by like 1 pixel. Sometimes it's the placebo that helps, you feel me? Remember that one time I thought I like super nerfed the level when I nerfed the Aphelion 2-framer by like 5 pixels? I actually might have super nerfed it. At least in my eyes, because it was kind of like... it felt easier. Wait, hold on. I can just do... Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's go to the earlier parts, okay? Because that's where I'm gonna be for the most part. We need to learn that. I nerfed that wave by, okay, so this was like a big nerf, in my opinion. Like this wave, you see it's like, it looks like Devil Vortex, kinda. It kinda is like Devil Vortex. But, there were like, the big and mini portals were visible for some reason. They were in your way, so I just made them invisible and it's easier. Because like they were already invisible in the earlier parts of this section, so why not make them invisible there, you know? When it only like obstructs your vision and it looks ugly. This part is impossible though, I gotta tell you that. Especially like the ship at the ending. You can tell that Kubix was the one that was balancing this. Okay, hold on, we're getting somewhere. Should I try Blitzkrieg with this? Maybe it's gonna help. Oh, by the way, yesterday it was like so warm outside, the sun was shining, you know, I was outside a lot. I got fucking sunburned. I've never gotten sunburned this early into the year. I think that's an achievement. Yep. Oh wait, I'm gonna send it to that one stupid server. Didn't mean to insult the server, you guys are cool. I did go outside, yeah. I told y'all to go outside, you know. Get yourself some bitches. Talk to some bitches. I can't even lie, Luna, you're like the most house-having person in the entire GC. Also known as... You've had house once, so you like have one... You've had one more house in your entire life than everyone else in that fucking GC. Actually, I forgot about Ankh. But he's 22, so it doesn't count. Imagine being 22. Should I try going from 0? I want to practice this part as well. It sure is an accomplishment. Okay, to be fair, Kubix is not doing too bad either. Also, that was a pretty good run. I nerfed this part to the ground, but nobody will ever notice because it was such minuscule nerfs all throughout the fucking part. I do like this level. Okay, I'm gonna try going from 0 for a bit. Maybe get a new best of 4%! What was my previous best? I think I made this copy purely so I can count. Okay, 54% is my best. We remember that, we remember that. So I'm gonna go ahead and disable every single checkpoint afterwards. So wait, hold on. I okay, this is fucking weird. Whatever. I'm in start position, not checkpoint. Took me a bit to realize. 7. 11. 11 again. So, notice how you said accomplishment instead of accomplishment? I should probably point and laugh at you now. $7-11, yo, you're right. I am incredibly ass at that little ship segment. This part has, like, okay, let's check out the layout of this level, because I think it's, like, very interesting. Especially this first fucking part, bro. These upper spikes are just replaced with terror. Holy reference. And these 2 spikes were added by Kubiks. This has to be so much more fun without all the decoration. Because this actually looks not that hard. I fucked up. It's okay. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, this it kind of just breaks if you don't hit that portal, I suppose. This is so much easier without decoration. Like, this level was actually buffed by its stupid ass decoration. Hi, Dewey. I think the layout is very interesting. Okay. You know how to make me curious, don't you? Let's find a really good mashup, though. Is there a Cardi mashup? Is there Annalie Chopper? There's Annalie Chopper. There's Osama-san. Okay, hold on. We're on to something. I'm gonna do the Osama-san one. Shit. Where does it all look so fun? That's not the way. Fucking idiot. Nice, now the entire level is desync. Okay. That was awesome. You decorated the second part of the level, that's why you're here. I love you. No, sorry, but that it's a pretty cool deco part, you know. Alright, hold on. Hold on. $35! I think that key like gave me a skill boost. $37. It's like the hardest segment, that little ship. Hardest thing I have to go through in this first half, I swear. It works better. I thought I have to do like 2 clicks in here, but it actually turns out it's better with when you do 3. At least for me. Okay, I'm gonna close the window. This is the level of all time, like I couldn't be happier to verify something like this. Excuse me, Matthew. That's a completely free click. Why did you die there? Okay, no time to fool around now. I'm gonna check if everything works. Everything works. 42. That's a pretty difficult click. In my defense, that's a pretty difficult release and click. Or maybe it's not, but I just never got along with it, you know. Neither have I gotten along with that stupid ass ship section, whatever. This level is gonna take me ages. I'm struggling on the, like, easier part. I'm struggling on the easier half of the level. I might have to do some procedures in a bit. Because this is genuinely shaping up to be harder than a Philion. And that's a pretty high bar. Fuck you, global demon list. Hi Hexy. I'm currently reevaluating my life choices as I'm constantly failing on the easier half of the level. That seemingly will never get consistent. Yep. I just wasted attempt 67 and attempt 69 like that. Just like that. Why? I don't understand that. Why would I die there? Under any circumstances. I wonder how well Aphelion is doing on the servers now that it's on the global demon list. There's a lot of levels on the global demon list. I don't think they even cared. Well, let's see. Not this Aphelion. This Aphelion. I didn't know this. Okay. This top 800. Yo, did you verify this by yourself? No, I did. Let's play Aphelion. Do I have to click that every single time? Isn't it easier to... whatever. I hate this. 48 to 55, holy shit. Did I recommend you a good level? Did I? Did I? I'm glad I did. You're welcome. You're welcome. Are you still doing no-scapes? That level must be the worst thing ever created. Honestly, if I had to pick a top 10 to beat, and like, I was good enough to be the top 10, I would go for Booba Wamba. If it's even still in the top 10. Or Andro. Yes! I don't know what you're responding to because I forgot to do the little thing you recommended doing. So there's like a 30-second delay still. Fuck. This is why I like Twitch more, because on Twitch there's not such big delay. You're absolutely gonna go for No Escapes as your first top 10, but you might do Firework as a filler. We got a top player on our hands, what the fuck. Firework as a filler. Former top 1, by the way. Talking about some... now a fucking filler of an up and rising player. Like, no shot anyone ever considers Firework a filler. Okay, my spamming abilities have seemed to come to a decrease since I started this stream. And also, fuck Cubics for those 2 double spikes. They are not that hard, but I don't know why they exist. Just a reminder, Serpenticle called Acheron a filler. But Serpenticle is a bad person. So I do not care. Also filler. I mean, something to fill in the gap between 7 and No Escapes, not like easy lever at all. Yeah, you know, sometimes people mistake those two. For me, like, easy extremes are usually filler videos, but I upload them because I used to upload every single one of them, and I still do. I still have 2 in the backlog because I beat both of them with my microphone off without realizing, that being Moment and Galaxy Gas. I think I said this like 5 times already, but both levels are actually garbage. So I'm not looking forward to it. Maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I'll do Galaxy Gas as a break from this shit. Yes, Galaxy Gas. Slendy level. I don't know how people enjoy Slendy gameplay. It reminds me of Rem's gameplay. Where like... it's too balanced. Every single click, every single release you make is a timing, like... there's no room for error in those levels, and that annoys me. Like, if you're gonna make a level like that, at least make it hard enough for it to be satisfying. Okay, whatever. the fuck? You know, I'm not even gonna question. I want to do the wave because I'm bored. I'm bad at the wave, by the way. I don't remember how to do it. I just know that this is the harder part. Like, for example, in Frostbeard, that wave at 55 that goes into a free ship. It is, bro. And then I would see myself fucking up at that ship. Honestly, I should do Frostbeard. Oh my days. Wait, hold on. What's your opinion on the new top 10 Penumbral? Well, since you made the gameplay, it's pretty cool. Other than that, it's pretty much a more cherry team slop. Like, we don't need that shit. If you get what I mean. I wanted to do something. Frost Spirit. Let's do a practice on a Frost Spirit. Kind of sidetracking, but like, I want a break from Dark Nebula. I'm gonna have to do a few more nerfs before going into the actual level. Okay, Frost Spirit. I'm gonna be like R-Shadow, but like, I'm gonna go in the opposite direction, and I'm gonna nerf it to my click pattern. At one point, like, at what point does a level become so difficult that it's just purely reliant on muscle memory? Well, where you just play it and you don't think. You like, where the timings are so difficult that like, just thinking about when you click isn't enough. You just have to fucking have it engraved in your mind and do it like a robot. Do you think that's Cockmuck Unleashed? Harder than Andromeda? Well, I think with the exception of Every End. And Flame War. Like, it's the levels that are like shorter in that difficulty range. I don't know where subsuming. I think it's subsuming is out of the top 10, so yes. I always wanted subsuming rated, like that level is so cool. I'm glad it got rated. W British man for verifying it, I guess. And then people started beating it at 10,000 attempts. I would probably like cry. But at least they let me be the first, you feel me? Frost Spirit completion when is my question for myself. The song from this point onwards is so tough. Like, this is the kind of Roblox OST that I want to listen to. Quabus. This is the hardest thing ever created, by the way. This little ball part. No room for error. This ball part is calm. And after this is just pretty much automatic. The ending is hard, like this. The wave gets like rather simple when you actually know what to do. And the last click is hard. It's off the list? Shit. That's fucked up. I mean, I kinda wanna do it just because I like the level. But honestly, that's a good point, it's off the list. $59. Bro, 13? 13? 13? What's 13 plus 13? Plus 13? Plus 13? Plus 7? Plus 6.7 rounded up. Like, no 7, just 6.7 rounded up. That would be 59. Yep. Still figuring out on what to nerf in this level. Holy aura. I'm not fluking this part for nothing. No fucking way. No way. There's just no way. What? Green bullet. That level seems like it has the most impossible demon waves of all time. Like, I swear the waves look like it's the only difficulty of the level. And then like it's top 5. Holy shit. I wonder who's gonna be that first. Probably someone like Sonic or that would pop off. realistically, but doesn't seem like the best time ever. No, actually, Popov is slacking off. Like he's not doing anything, and he's gonna be verifying society. So like, top 3 to 4. So top 5. I know it barely has any waves, but like, I saw those like 2-second waves. Devastating. I vaguely remember it. I'm gonna rewatch it after the stream though. You got me curious. $62. Why fuck the fucking remote? Why do you hate, like, okay, I have this table that sometimes like shakes, and the remote was just getting closer and closer to my left hand, and it was so annoying. It's a part of 7 trilogy, and you liked 7. It's harder than Tidal Wave. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's fucking harder than Tidal. That's insane, bro. How are there 3 levels that are harder than Tidal Wave already? Batshit insane. And there's gonna be like 2 more with Society and Green Bullet. And fucking Cockwalk Unleashed and Grief. If all of those release, Tidal Wave is gonna be what? Number 8? Shut up. But don't you hate when you like start getting far and something is just touching your hand? I hate that with a passion. I don't know if I'm just like the slightest level of discomfort is able to throw me off when I'm playing these levels. If 7 is top 40 and you feel like it's top 105, Green Bullet will feel like top 40. No, I don't think it will. Hate to break it to you, but I don't think that's how it works. It's not that linear. Mouse of your mousepad. Oh yeah, I hate when like my hand starts sweating on the mousepad and it just like the mousepad starts to like itch, but in like a way where it hurts, or it's just straight up uncomfortable. I don't like that, but I also have like such a gigantic mousepad that I don't care enough to do something about it. Like my mousepad is this like gigantic, like it spreads across like half the table, and it's like this map of the world. Like I got it for my birthday, I think, or something like that. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Sometimes it does get on my nerves though. Should I start doing, like, in the GC, should I start doing green... Sorry, not green bullet. Dark Nebula reports? Like Luna did, always, with, like, the golden and shit. Like, Dark Nebula Day 1. Best 62%. Enjoyment 10 out of 100. Use your mousepad for your hand so that it doesn't feel weird on the desk. If I had the choice, I would probably like cut a hole in the mousepad where I could like place my hand without it being on the mousepad while still having a mousepad. You feel me? Purely for Geometry Dash, of course. I can't believe I spent like 30 euros. Or no, sorry. It was I got it for Christmas. I can't believe my parents spent 30 euros on something that I played Geometry Dash with. I don't think I would do that again. I would just buy like a new keyboard that's better than this one, so I can use it for gaming in general and not just for Geometry Dash. Yeah. But honestly, the sale is pretty cheap for what it can do and for its lifetime, because I have this for 2 years. No. Yes, I have this since the start of 2.2. It's insane to think about. 2.5 years almost, holy shit. That would be Aura, or I'll do it. After the stream, because I'm planning on streaming this whole process. So every single time I end stream, I'm just gonna... I might take like a day, like day breaks. Daybreak by Zenting Alpha. You're so broken now. You're for the middle switch. I actually used to use the middle switch, but then it broke, so now I'm using the rightmost one. It felt more comfortable to play on the middle one, but I got used to it because that happened like 1.5 years ago. Like at around the time, more than 1.5 years ago. Holy shit! Holy shiz! A lot of things happen very fast. Shit. You used the middle switch. It does sound better. It still sounds better. I remember it. It also like feels comfier to click. I just don't have it there. Like the fucking key is not there. It's just like the plain switch. I can send you a picture of how my SEO looks for the last 2 years. I'm gonna leave at 2 PM. You want a little firework? Can't you have this in like in the background or something? I just don't want to have 0 viewers, you know. The right switch, it's the best for me right now because of course my hardest on the middle switch I think was dump. I think I still beat dump with the middle one. I'm now using the right one, and I beat like, yeah, I beat a few levels with that now. Actually realizing that I don't remember how my top 5 looks like, if always still in my top 5 or not. Ooh, nice. Dubs. Fuck you. Your hardest was the right switch was prismatic haze. I mean, you're doing good on Citra with it. It definitely isn't nerfing you. Can we like all agree that the left switch is the worst one? Like, there's that shitty ass circle in the way as well. Nothing, surprisingly. It just existed near your presence, I suppose. Let's play dump. You only beat world GPS verifications. Okay. Well, which one was the hardest? Okay. It kinda does. And there's also the fuck ass like circle. Show them in a pass and everything you. By the way, did you know that this level has more 60 Hz frame perfects than Firework? Of course, that doesn't define its difficulty. Maybe for Luna, but yeah, I always thought that was interesting, and I used that to like intimidate people, you know, or like make them be like, "Whoa, you're so good." Golden information. Yo, I love this release. It's so funny. Like, even though I struggled with this, like, this is the... Behind Fog, this is the most struggle... This is the level I've struggled the most with. It was, like, it was so fun all the way through. This level is satisfying. Yeah, that too. Sometimes I am wondering, well, how did I beat this without click between frames? Like, that's one hell of a feat on 144. Oh, and I died to this part 2 times. It's the hardest part of the level. I died there 2 times. Wait, hold on. I see a little trigger there. Oh, I want to see what happens. Nothing. Nothing at all. You just tricked me into thinking there's gonna be like a funny death effect or something. There's just nothing. The things that they... No longer need to key. Oh, you can do like this, and you can just pass the thing, but I was too scared to do that. Okay, yeah, you can just... Can we not bring up your opinions? Yeah, okay. I'm glad that you come to your senses. Why did you not let yourself use CBF? It's as simple as me thinking I'm better than that. I don't know. Just felt like using... Something didn't feel right about using a mod, you know, to like enhance my playing experience. Looking back, it was kind of stupid. Like, it was widely accepted among the community, you know, so why not? It's not like this game is that serious. I was too serious about this game. Another thing. Like, in 2024, I was way too serious. In 2025 too, honestly, but now I kinda just don't care. Like, if I would have, like, Galaxy has a moment, right? I beat those without my microphone. If I did that, like, a year ago, I would force myself to not beat anything else before I repeat those two. So I would not have beaten Cold Sweat. I would not have beaten Bruno Mars or Light Travel for April Fools. I would probably do Moment for April Fools. Is click between frames better than click between steps? Yo, I'm one of the only people on the planet that just don't encounter a difference. I don't remember how good CBF was enough to consider that. But hello, Firelea, welcome back. I got 62%. I got to the harder part of the level, finally. Which is kind of depressing, because I already have 4,000 attempts on this. CF processes at... Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Well, I mean, it's still comfortable. I don't see why RobTop just doesn't fucking hire Sizzy to just implement the mod into the game. It cannot be that hard. Fucking hell. Like, sometimes he should, like, realize that doing everything by himself is just not doing anything good for the game. Like, oh my goodness, so fucking there's gonna be Sizzy's names in the credits. Shit yourself. Yeah, I know. But like, he said that after 2.2 he's gonna hire like a team of people to work on the game with him. And I don't think there's anything bad about it. I mean, his whole brand is already called RobTop Games. That just sounds like a company more than, you know, a single person. Which doesn't really... Like, that doesn't really matter at all, but still. And he also said 2.3 is gonna be 6 months from 2.2. What a joke, man. No, didn't he actually say like 2.8 years? Wasn't it like something extremely specific for no reason? Well, we're nearing that threshold. We're nearing that deadline. Where's 2.3 at? Where's 2.21 at? I want my versus mode. It's a fucking non-existent button for 2.5 years, bro. RobTop's games. Plus, there's already being like a Geode mod that's being developed. It's like 5 times better than the versus mode, you know, it's the exact same thing, but it's just better. At least that's what it seems like. Just fucking implement Geode into the vanilla game and call it a day. Just don't update this game anymore. It won't need it. I'm kind of fumbling. Run. That's true. I suppose so. But like, I don't know. There would have to be something, but there would have to be some limitations. But it's also like, I would love to see a lot of the like quality of life hacks from like Mega Hack and shit be implemented into real game. Like start position switcher. Why do we not have start position switcher yet? That should be a thing. There's nothing against it. Genuinely just nothing. And it cannot even be that hard to implement, right? Where the community makes their pull requests and Robtop accepts or denies that feature. And that could work. I just hope he wouldn't, like, deny soggy mod. Bro, where's my soggy mod? I don't care. Okay, I'll reset it later. Just needed to make sure I don't forget about soggy mod. Shut up. Enough tomfoolery. Good morning, friends. Okay, so let me tell you a story about why there's burgers in the title. Okay, so you see, I had two conditions. Either my computer crashes or burgers. See, I'm gonna have burgers for lunch. And I just got cold. So this is where my stream is going to end for today. Good night. I think I went for a pretty long while. About an hour. I think that's a pretty solid stream, if you ask me, you know. So I'm gonna do one attempt on, never mind, I'm gonna do one attempt on Eastside by Vectum, and then I shall take my leave. I don't like this song. Oddly sight readable. I said that and I'm gonna die in 5 seconds. Fuck you. Alright, good night, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to more Geometry Dash.